Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video. I am sorry if the lighting is extremely cursed today. The sun is directly in my eyeballs right now. I don't remember when the sun started setting at 2 p.m., but apparently that's a thing now, so I'm filming this on the day of the US election. The sun is glaring into my corneas, and we're about to have a lovely, lovely time. Today we're looking at the subreddit menwritingwomen, which I've seen a lot of on the internet over the years. I cannot believe that this escaped me making a video about it this long because it's so good. Like, there are very few things that are as up my alley as this subreddit. But before we get into it, I need to tell you about this week's sponsor, Function of Beauty. Function of Beauty creates customized shampoos and conditioners made specifically for your unique hair type and goals. It's really easy to get started with Function of Beauty. You just fill out a 2-minute quiz on their website outlining all of your different preferences. You get to personalize the formula of your shampoo and conditioner as well as the aesthetic. You can choose your color, your fragrance, and even the custom name printed on the bottle. And of course, Function of Beauty uses only high-quality ingredients. Their products contain no parabens or sulfates, and everything is 100% vegan and cruelty-free. Personally, I think it's really cool that you can order different combinations of things every time you get a new shampoo and conditioner, so as your different needs for your hair change, so can your hair care products. I've definitely gone on some hair journeys as I've had this channel, and I really like that Function of Beauty allows my hair care routine to kind of evolve with my different hair needs. For example, I'm currently trying to grow my hair out, so I always select lengthen when I order my new shampoos and conditioners from them. When I was going through my phase of dyeing my undercut different colors every week, I selected color protection. So check out Function of Beauty using the link in the description below and get 20% off your first order. If you have not heard about this subreddit, you will probably catch on quickly. Let's just get into it. The pinned post immediately is announcement, TERFs are not welcome, so we stan already. Found this one in the wild. I can't comprehend how this description matters. He gave the tiny-breasted girl the barest shake of his head. Introduce a male character like male screenwriters describe women characters go. As I looked into his innocent green eyes, I knew that my womanly presence was arousing his taut testicles, that with every little gasping breath, they vibrated against each other, firm and plump beneath his starched trousers. And then he blushed, as he knew that I knew. She was in her late 30s, but she had the body of an 18-year-old glamour model. She looked like a perfectly proportioned woman of average height who'd been shrunk by 33% apart from her breasts. They'd been enlarged. Stephen King describing breasts of every single female character. All of our men writing women. I will say this, however, and it's a strange, strange thing. The teenage daughters of these fat women are always utterly delectable. We are gonna leave that one right there. Actually, we're not gonna finish reading that one. I'm guessing I can judge this book by its cover. Yeah, it looks lit as hell. Blade Runner by Philip K. Dick with many unnecessary sprinkles of detailed descriptions of women's bodies. He passed Bryant's receptionist, attractive with waist-length braided silver hair, and then the inspector's secretary, an ancient monster from the Jurassic swamp. That one's not too egregious. That's kind of just describing a character. Obviously, it's a little bit of an unnecessary time to insert a comment about her being attractive, but whatever. I'd probably let it slide if I encountered it in the wild, which I guess I have since I've read that book a long time ago, okay. 60s, 70s application for a date with an Air Force cadet found in an old desk. Oh no, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Your name, phone number, home address, business phone number, school This is really just, applying to be stalked, isn't it? Height without heels, with heels. Circumference in inches of chest, waist, and hips. Figure, check 1. What is a sweater girl? Check. General questions all must be answered. Are you easily excited? Are you broad-minded? Are your parents? Do you dance? How close? With music? Do you believe in sex? Do you believe in it? Like does it exist? Can you be educated? How easily? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. If not at school, do you live at home alone? Is your home a house, an apartment, a hotel, a motel? Will you try anything once? More than once? Do you have long fingernails? If so, are you dangerous? What the fuck? Cool, I hate it. Thank you. Just read in a story, she was small-breasted, intelligent, and capable. Have yet to read. He was tiny-cocked, elegant, and available anywhere. Fantasy could be the best genre, but unfortunately there are too many weird horny men writing it. Oh, it hurts. God, the same for sci-fi. Emily Ratajkowski, real model. Thank you. Described by Thomas Chatterton Williams. We then move on to her youth. I wanted to know when she realized that she was special. When did people start paying special attention to you? I must add here that while articulating a completely intelligent thought, she was wearing an extraordinarily low-cut neckline without a bra. while seemingly knowing deep down that her outfit is at once absurd and confusing. So articulating an intelligent thought while having boobs is just absurd and confusing. Or even outright in contradiction with her words. She smiles and asks, "What kind of attention?" "To your appearance," I say, impressed by her degree of tolerance for cognitive dissonance. Woman has brain and titty? Oh shit. Oh, I guess this is her response to it? I have never read this before, but I really hope this will be the last of my "she has breasts and claims to read profiles interviews. Lots of levels of gross, embarrassing aspects to this, but the attempt at any feminist critique at the end is maybe the worst part. If white characters were written in the way white authors describe people of color in novels, Karen wrapped her mayonnaise-colored hands around the ceramic mug and lifted it to her non-existent lips. Her Tide Pod-hued eyes narrowed when she realized she'd forgotten to ask for a manager. Yeah, there's absolutely a racist element to a lot of men writing women passages. The treating them like alien sex objects just tends to be cranked up 1,000 levels when they're not white. It's bad. How fantasy authors write women, a useful alignment chart. Which is to say, every woman is either ugly, hot, or mom. You'd be surprised how often stuff like this shows up in Star Trek scripts. The script for the outrageous Əkona describes the character as very feminine and graciously endowed transporter commander. I guess the author's assumption is that Arab women are by default unattractive. Anyways, after the dinner was done, they all left except one of them. She was Arab, but like a really, really good-looking one. That yeeted me back to Onision so hard. That is a line out of one of Onision's books, I swear. We hung out on the couch watching TV and talked about what we hoped for when we graduated next semester. Oh my god. I'm like, literally for a moment, I'm like, is this from Onision's books? Did I block it out? While we were talking, her top shifted and fell off her shoulder slightly so I could see her bra strap. That in itself didn't really do it, but it was the fact that this strap looked really good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, this is what... I remember it being very colorful, like gold with red and green jewels. Basically the kind of bra you would wear if you were expecting someone to see it. Or just like, wear a nice bra for self-care. I don't know. I don't wear them. So anyway, that just tortured my last brain cell to death. And also reminded me that if you're looking for more examples of just bad men writing women moments, all of Onision's books, 3 entire books. This reads exactly like a passage out of one of those. Like, exactly. It's actually unsettling. How to describe extra arms that are below the character's boobs without being men writing women? Okay, I know this title sounds weird, but I'm asking so it isn't weird or anything when I write it. Oh, okay. Wholesome post. If women wrote men like man wrote women. I am the ultimate alpha male. I only climax for one of 2 reasons. I either climax for the purpose of reproduction with a beautiful woman, because that is the only kind of woman worthy of me, or I climax for I need immense protein to maintain my ultimate alpha male body. It's not gay if it's mine, but I wouldn't expect you pathetic beta males to understand. I bet you waste your seed. The girl had a tiny purse tucked into her vagina, big enough to hold her driver's license, a credit card, and a few bucks. Please don't do that. And when he called her Charlie, her heart melted and her pussy did a backflip. Am I right, ladies? She could feel green glasses staring back at her, but she was used to men behaving this way, so instead of being annoyed, she felt comforted, as if by sunlight in winter. Yes, actually, women love strange men creepily staring at them, because, you know, if they do it enough, women will like it. Stumbled across an uncomfortable instance of women writing men. His male organ was pinching him somehow. He turned to the side. That at least took the weight off of it, but it still didn't feel quite right. He squirmed, but the feeling remained. He touched his organ and flinched. It was not its usual relaxed and floppy self. Stop it, he ordered. This is really making me realize that yes, the subreddit is dedicated to men writing women, but like, women writing men is totally a thing. I had a fanfiction phase. I've witnessed things, and I can tell you for a fact that this is just as much of a phenomenon as men writing women. The point of this video is not, ew, men, bad. The point of this video is writers who apparently do not understand the human body, bad. Or at least bad at writing, not necessarily even bad people. She should have turned and sprinted for the door. It was all reflex from this point on, though, and Rose's reflexes had never been the best part of her. The dogs began to bark even before she was in motion. She was running for the bedside drawer. But Amber, kind, green-eyed Amber, with long red curls, her cinnamon-flavored skin, her Barbie doll vagina... I have whiplash. I kind of love just jumping into passages from these books with no context about who anyone is. All of that just to say that she got somewhere first. My Lord Jesus Christ. Stephen King's It, do you ever feel so ashamed that your nipples harden? But then she would be somewhere, at the supermarket, maybe, and she would hear a sudden tittering laugh from the next aisle, and her back would prickle, her nipples would go hard and hurtful. Her hurtful nipples! Her hands would tighten on the bar and the shopping cart, or just on each other, and she would think, someone just told someone else that I'm Jewish. I love this subreddit. This video is Men Writing Women, part 1 of 10. A guy reviewing his experience at the DMV. It was okay. My servicer was very anticlimactic. What does that mean? She did what she needed to, didn't smile, chuckle, giggle, even at the presence of all my humor. All the other workers around her were smiling and giggling and loving my energy, though. I'm sure. How many times will I have to read breasts described like they're caffeinated Yorkshire Terriers, perky, hand-sized, straining to be free? That, I think, is it for my adventure into Are Men Writing Women today. God, it's so good. It is simultaneously the worst and the best thing I've ever seen, because obviously reading these passages themselves are horrendous, but acknowledging that it's so common and coming together with people to make fun of it gives me the serotonin that I need in these trying times. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Support me on Patreon. I do Q&As over there every single Wednesday. Yeah. I just realized the boy was lurking behind me as soon as I moved. I'm having a weird day.